What's up everyone? Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm cooking Korean food, more specifically beef bulgogi. This is one of my favorite dishes to order at Korean BBQ, and I'm sharing my recipe so you can make this awesome dish at home. There's a couple of things we need to do first, so let's dive in. We're going to start by making our marinade. Here's everything you'll need. The ingredients and amounts are listed in the description. I want to point out the one ingredient that seems to stand out here, and that's the kiwi. Traditional bulgogi uses Asian pear as it has an enzyme that helps break down the fibers in the meat, making it ultra tender. If you can't find Asian pear in your grocery store, kiwi is an excellent substitute. However, the enzyme present in the kiwi is a little more potent, so you should use a little less or reduce the marinade time. Combine all these ingredients, except for the scallion greens and sesame seeds, in a blender and blend until smooth. Now for the beef in our bulgogi. Here I have 1 pound of ribeye steak that has been sitting in the freezer for about 2 hours. Pro tip, when you need to slice meat really thin, pop it in the freezer for a couple hours. This will firm up the meat and make it so much easier to get really thin slices. I'm going to show you 2 ways of slicing the meat. The first way, and probably the most dangerous, is using a mandolin. Please be careful. The blades are really sharp and can easily ruin your weekend. I have the blades set to the thinnest setting. As you get toward the end of the steak, please use the guard to protect your fingers. There's nothing cool about missing the tips of your fingers. The second way, and slightly safer, but a little bit more tedious, is to just slice it with a really sharp knife. This is where having the meat slightly frozen comes in handy. Just try to get the slices as thin as possible. Once you have your meat sliced, add it to a bowl and then pour your marinade on top. Add the scallion greens and sesame seeds and give it a good mix. Cover it with some plastic wrap, place it in the fridge, and let it marinate 4 to 6 hours or overnight. Take the meat out of the fridge about 30 minutes before you cook so it can come up to room temperature. Preheat your pan over medium-high heat. Add about 2 tablespoons of oil and then add your bulgogi. Let it cook for 2 to 3 minutes. You want to get a good sear on the meat. Begin to stir the meat around. You'll notice a lot of liquid in the pan. That's the marinade and extra water being cooked out of the beef. Let the meat simmer until most of the liquid is evaporated, stirring occasionally. You want to know what goes great with bulgogi? Some steamed rice. And I'm going to show you my easy way of making it in an Instant Pot. First, no matter what method you're using to cook your rice, always wash your rice first. Washing the rice will get all the extra starch off, leaving your rice extra fluffy and delicious. Add 1 cup of rice and just over 1 cup of water to the Instant Pot. Seal the lid and pressure cook for 4 minutes. After the 4 minutes, we'll do a natural release for 10 minutes. And the result will be perfect rice. To plate, get a big scoop of your perfect rice and a healthy dose of your delicious bulgogi. Top with some sesame seeds and diced green onion and enjoy. If you enjoyed this recipe, like, subscribe, and let's eat a bite.